Hey everyone, Chris here, or Warlorn, as some would know. Um, I'm making a quick video as a video response to one of Nearby Gamer's videos. It was on his Tekkit 2.0. He was talking about his bat box was being empty because his solar panel just couldn't keep up with it. And Dratnos um, mentioned about an automated process to make solar panels. Well, I gave it a shot and it failed miserably. So I gave it another shot and this is what I came up with. Whoop, let me go to creative real quick. This big monstrosity here. Ooh, it's loud too. This big monstrosity here. You can see I've got plenty of chests sitting around. In this version, you put the raw material in this box and it will be taken through the multiple levels, and then it will come back out right here as a regular solar panel. These boxes over here and this one particular box right here is just dealing with upgrades from regular solar panels to the different types of arrays, from low, medium, and high voltage arrays. Let me turn the sound down real quick before we go up any higher, because it is really loud. Now, like I said, these boxes back here, this one particular box here and this one box here is all it's really needed to make regular solar panels. I've even got this machine hooked to where you can run a quarry into it and it will actually sort and separate what it needs to make the solar panel, and the rest of the leftover stuff, that's what fills up these boxes back here. Let's go up and look at it a little bit. This particular floor here is dealing with upgrades from the regular to low voltage arrays to medium and to high voltage arrays. So is this level. This is, you can see here some of the signs from medium to high voltage solar array, so on and so forth. Here's where we get into the regular solar panels. This particular line makes the machine blocks and the batteries and the furnace and the generator and the electronic circuits, and this line here actually puts them all together to make the solar panel themselves. See here, and then it will actually go back down to that one particular box right there so you can pick it back up. This is part of the refining process on this level, to where you make the refined iron. You go from the iron ore and then it macerates it and it cooks it and then it cooks it again, then you have the refined iron and it goes to where it needs to be. This makes the tin from the tin ore and the coal dust and the glass it needs. Excuse me again. This takes the copper ore and makes the wires, and this one takes the resin and turns it into rubber, and this puts it together. And then, like I said, it all comes right here. I put where the raw materials go up, then they filter back down until it ends up right here as the solar panel. And you can see it's a mess. It really, really is. I'm just being honest with myself and everyone else. I'm not claiming this to look good, but it works. That's all I can say. I've got everything hooked to this one switch, to where whenever you put all your material in here, you just flip the switch, all the redstone engines come on, and it starts moving things around where it needs to be. This was my second attempt. My first attempt just failed miserably. And I had to start over. I had to delete everything. I mean, I started over from scratch. And I still ended up with this mess, going vertically. Well, I tried to go horizontally. And as you can see, it looks a lot better. A whole lot better. I've got all my wiring for like the redstone engines and stuff is all buried. Here, let's go down one of these holes real quick. See, I have it all buried down through there underneath all the redstone engines. That way it's not all laying everywhere. The machinery that I have has all the cabling buried under the ground. I put some of it kind of high and left it open so that way you could see it. Yes, I know I'm like totally overkill here, but I've done all this in creative. I mean, it's nothing other that I built from scratch, like the parts and the pieces here. So this particular model, this does basically the same thing. You drop off your raw materials here, and then once they're deposited, you flip the switch and it turns on all the redstone engines where it starts moving things around. These are constantly on with the solar panels over there. So once it gets through making your solar panel, you would pick it up here out of this chest along with any other unused items. Show you something real quick. Come out of creative. What I have here in my bottom bar, that is all that is truly required using a macerator and an extractor to make a solar panel. Yeah, you'll have like maybe one or two pieces of this or that left over, but this is all that is required to make a solar panel. It just takes a really long time to refine it down, to craft it together, and what have you. We could throw this in that box and we would have a solar panel at the end. But let's do what most people are going to end up doing. You're not just going to have what's required. You're going to have all kinds of junk. You know, from copper to gold, gunpowder. Say somebody that really doesn't know what's going on with the machine, they walk up and they go, well, let's just throw it all in there. So let's do that. Show you something real quick before it gets into the meat of the machine itself. Let's put a few of these things, just random order. Just kind of split some of this stuff up here. Real quick. Let's just move it around, just kind of randomly, so it, you know, you can see where it pulls it all out. Excuse me. Okay, there it is. It's just some random stuff all over the place. And how I've got it sorting and separating is through diamond pipes. Yes, I know this is an expensive machine overall, but it is what it is. And also a quick note, it is a machine. It will require maintenance from time to time. It is not 100% automated. There is probably a way to make it 100% automated, but I'm just making a machine that will make a solar panel if you put stuff in the chest. That's all I'm really doing. So let's turn it on. Let's go back to creative here. Now you can see all of my redstone engines starting to move along. You can see where it just sent out some wood. Wood's not used, so it'll go around the diamond pipes. It won't fit anywhere, so it'll come right back and land into the unused box. Let me get a sip of water real quick. Excuse me. There comes the wood back, since it's not used. There, you can see it there. I know I've used gold pipes, probably where it's truly unnecessary, but I just done it to speed the things up, you know, speed up the process, especially for this video. And you can see different things coming back. That's sandstone, by the way, not sand. And then there we go. See some sand coming out now, actual sand. See, watch it. Move down by one. See this particular station here. I'll go through the stations real quick while it's emptying out the box. This particular station changes rubber or resin to rubber, excuse me. It'll use the extractor to change one resin into 3 rubber. This particular station changes copper ore to copper wire. It'll macerate it, then it will cook it into ingots or copper bars, however you want to say it, and then change them into copper cable. And then I've just got it ran back all the way back up to the front, and I've got it running down the same line, so that way I could make use of the diamond pipe twice instead of having to make several more in the back. So I tried to make it just a little bit cost effective resource wise, but I didn't really necessarily go after cost effective too much. Now if you've noticed, I've used the advanced insertion pipes. That way if something is full, it'll just keep circling around and around until it can be used. So this one changes 10 ore to the 10, or 10 ingots, 10 bars, however you want to say it. This one changes iron ore into refined iron. What it does is it macerates it, then it cooks it into 10 ingots, or excuse me, iron ingots, and then cooks it again into the refined iron. This one changes sand into glass. This one changes coal into coal dust. This one assembles the battery. Excuse me, I just got a frog in my throat today. There goes some dirt that we don't need. This one assembles the battery. All the parts and pieces of the battery will actually come here, and it will produce the battery using the automatic crafting table. You can see here, I know it's a little funny that I've got a loop here, but I needed to pass through some of the refined iron on down to make the machine block, so I just made a little loop like this right here, so that way it'll put 2 refined iron over here and put 6 this way, because the electronic circuit assembly needs refined iron in the center. See? And I've got this one here, since the battery and the electric circuit both take the copper cable. I've got 1 copper cable I'm going with the battery, and the 6 that's needed for the electronic assembly, or the electronic circuit assembly, excuse me. Of course, you know, this is just making a regular old furnace. We're headed towards making a generator here. This one makes the machine blocks out of the refined iron. See, there we go. And then this one will make the generator assembly. So there's the machine blocks, the regular furnace, and the batteries. And then once all this gets sent back, the generator is sent back through this one, by the way, and then back up through here. Then once all this is done, it gets down to the solar panel assembly, where the generator, the electronic circuit, a piece of glass, and a piece of coal dust will go through here. Everything else will go back around and go into the unused box. Once it gets down here, see, we've already got some glass up here. The parts and pieces will go here, and the solar panel will come out, and it will end up back down here at the drop-off, or the pickup box here. So, see, there's some of the stuff back that's not used throughout the process. Okay. This is going to take a while, especially considering I've got all kinds of things here. I'm going to sit here until the box is empty. and I will try to fast forward this video if possible. If not, then I'll cut out the part that's really long and boring and tedious, so that way you don't have to watch it. I don't want to bore you to death. That nobody likes being bored. Nobody likes watching boring videos. So, alright, here we go. I'm just gonna sit right here. Quick update. Let's see how we're doing on our box. It's getting there. Let's go down here and look at the stuff moving through the machine as it is. It's really loud. Let's just turn the sound off because it is really loud. Okay, we can see some of the rubber coming in. Let's check. See the copper being macerated and turned into bars. See it going in there. Okay. See some of the tin. And there goes a piece of refined iron. It's going down here. Let's see. This is the sand to glass. Let's see. Here's coal to coal dust. Battery assembly. There we go. Oh, the redstone's made it. Now it just needs some tin and some cables. There's the electronic assembly. Let's see what we got. Need some more cables is what we need. Here too. Cobblestone furnace. I bet we've made a bunch of those. Or several of them anyway, not a bunch. Refined iron to machine blocks. You can see it how it's going around in a circle. Just because this isn't full doesn't mean it won't go around in a circle. Glitch. Because sometimes as it is accepting one, it will not accept the next one. It'll go around in a circle. And then you also notice there's some graphic glitches, cause see, watch, nothing showed up. Let's watch the next one. See, nothing showed up in the box. It's with the mods. I mean, it's nothing to worry about, and it's not going to harm anything. So let's see here. We just need some batteries, and then we'll have a generator. Okay, you see how we have glass and coal dust running through? There we go. Let's see what we got. Got more glass and coal dust. We need generator and advanced circuits. Or not advanced circuits, excuse me, regular electronic circuits. So that's really what we're waiting on. Truthfully, what we're waiting on is the copper cabling. Let's see here. And I have also often noticed that this is some of the slowest part of it, is the copper cabling. So just a heads up and kind of give a update on what's happening here, so that way you know what's going on, watch things move through the machine. Okay, we need one more piece of tin and we get another battery. Oh, it just made another battery. See, there it goes. Then the battery will come through, come down, and then it'll go this way. There it comes. There it goes. There goes a generator right now. Here we go. Then generator will come into this machine here. So in a moment you'll see it pop up where it'll say 2. I know it's long and drawn out and boring, but I want to showcase the machine well, and I want people to be able to maybe even pause the video and build their own if they want at any time. So before I end the video, I will actually do a slow move by. Matter of fact, let's see, how close are we on the... Oh, we should be getting another one pretty soon. There it goes. There goes another battery. Follow this circuit. Excuse me. Here we go. And then it should go right here. See, that's all we're lacking is one more circuit, and then we'll have a solar panel. And then I will do a flyby of the machine so you can look at it, and then if you wish, you can build your own. There was 2 solar panel. Now you can see the solar panel. We'll follow the solar panel back to the pickup box. Sorry if it seems a little laggy or whatever, because I am flying around and trying to follow some of these items, so it may make it just the screen seem a little laggy, but hope not. And then pickup box, and we have our first solar panel along with all the unused items that wasn't used by the machine. So you want to do a small flyby of each station. There's that station, from resin to rubber, copper ore to copper wire. That's an extractor back there in the back on the rubber, by the way. This is a macerator. This is an electric furnace. This is an automatic crafting table. I have them all. I have these two coming together to make the copper cabling, because the rest of the machine needs copper cabling, not copper ingots or rubber as in its own form that way. Okay, 10 ore to 10, macerator, electric furnace, and then it comes back. Iron ore to refine iron, macerator, electric furnace, another electric furnace to turn it into refined iron, so you can see regular iron going in and refined iron coming out, and then it goes back. Sand to glass, we have an electric furnace. Coal to coal dust, we have a macerator. Battery assembly, all the parts come in, they go to the automatic crafting table, then it comes back. Electronic circuit assembly, automatic crafting table, and then comes back. If you remember what I said about needing refined iron on down the line, that's the reason for the little loop. See there? Cobblestone to a furnace, automatic crafting table. Refined iron to machine block, automatic crafting table. Generator assembly, another auto table. And finally our solar panel with another auto crafting table. And then, like I said, all the unused. By the way, this is cobblestone piping and this is stone piping, so that way they will not meet up like right here. That way I could use them close to one another, just in case you didn't know. And my wiring is hidden underground to make it neat and clean. And then we can turn off the machine. Wow, up to 3 solar panels already. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I really have. I know it's been long. I know it's been kind of boring in spots. Like I said, I'll try to fast forward that one part. If not, I'll try to cut it out. And if you really want me to change it in any way, which I'll keep the file for a while, if you want to see the whole process, I will upload the entire process in its original form without speeding it up or anything, so that way you can see that nothing was changed, nothing was done to the machine that made any kind of difference. So because the machine it does what I say it does. So, and I want to be able to prove that to people. So anyway, thank you for watching, and please have a great day.